Good morning, YouTube family. It's your boy, Ambitious Reek. And today is the day, man. Today is the day that I finally bit the bullet. Today is the day that I finally decided to film my first video, right? And look at it. It's pouring down rain in here in North Carolina. It's wet, it's cold. I wanted to bring you guys a little bit of content with the Trackhawk and the Hellcat Red Eye. But the weather won't permit it. Now, quick disclaimer, the Trackhawk that you see in the shorts in my video and the Red Eye, those are not my vehicles. I am a Mopar tech. I love Dodge. I love all sports cars. I love all my cars fast and loud. But I'm a Mopar junkie to the heart, right? So yeah, like I said, just to get back on subject, those are not my vehicles. Those are vehicles that me and my partners are repairing. I currently own a 2006 Charger RT and a 2017 Dodge Charger RT. Right, both are being modded right now. We'll bring y'all some content on those as well. About 2 weeks, I'm gonna be adding a 97 Eagle Talon to the channel. It has some mods, but it's been sitting for about 8 years, so I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna go through it, freshen it up. I know that the car runs. See if we can get it going. We're gonna get some content on that as well. Now, to get back to my reason for filming this video, I got something on my heart that I want to talk to you guys about, and I feel like that it's gonna help somebody out. If I can just help one person out, if I can just motivate one person, right? Because one thing about me, I love cars. I love racing. I'm pretty much the average Joe, right? But I'ma always push somebody around me to be better. Because at the end of the day, when I push you to be better, it makes me better, right? So, with that being said, I just want to tell y'all, man, to keep going, man. Keep going. No matter what you're going through, man, keep going, man. Keep going. Keep pushing, right? Don't let nothing or nobody stop you, right? And I say that because I've been going through some things here in the past few years. Excuse me, I'm getting a little tongue twisted. Y'all, please bear with me. I've been going through some things these past few years, and the way that the way my outlook on it, right? My outlook on it has just made the experience so much worse to the point to where I haven't really been growing like I know I should. And as a man, it bothers me at night, right? Because in life, we're going to go through things. It's going to be ups and downs. We're going to have sunny days and rainy days, but honestly, it's all about how you look at it, right? Because how you look at it is going to determine your outlook on life as far as how you're going to overcome obstacles, because there's going to always be obstacles in front of you. I don't care who you are, who your parents are, what your status is in this world, how much money you got, how fast your car is. There's always going to be obstacles that you're going to have to overcome, right? And all in all, your mindset is going to determine how effectively you do that and how you come out on the other side of that obstacle mentally, right? Take it from someone who knows. I made a lot of mistakes when I was younger. Went to prison out of high school. I was a felon at 15, right? Felon at 15 years old, man. Following the wrong crowd, dude. Spent all of my college years, all of my 20s, the majority of my 20s in prison, right? So I came home, I got it together, got my diploma while I was in prison, came home, and it's just been a struggle ever since then, and that was in 2012, so I'm just here to tell y'all, man, that no matter what you're going through and no matter how long you've been going through it, you gotta keep fighting, man, because I fought hard to be where I am right now, and I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still not financially free. There's still things that I want out here. But at the end of the day, when I lay down, I'm happy with myself because I know that I push myself to the best of my abilities. Um, you know, and sometimes people don't really give you a chance. You know, people, that's one thing about this world, man. People can be pretty messed up, right? Like, sometimes people can see you down, and you know, some people will reach out and lend you a helping hand and help pull you back up to your feet. And some people will just kick you while you down. They'll laugh at you. They'll spit on you. They'll throw dirt on your name. Like, they'll assassinate your character. Like, you know, they'll talk bad about you. Even your family. A lot of times your family will be the worst ones. You know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy, man, like when you sit back and really think of it, right? And I'm here to tell y'all that, man, I experienced all of that. But God kept me, right? And I realized that even though I'm not where I want to be, I'm better than I was yesterday. And that's what it's about. Just try to be better than you were yesterday. Whatever you going through, if they talking trash about you, let them talk. Train your mind to not even hear that. Just take it with a smile and just keep pushing. You know, because at the end of the day, people gonna always have something to say about you. If you pull up in the best car with the best clothes, oh, he's too flashy, he's a show off. If you pull up in a raggedy car with work clothes on, oh, he's just an average person, or oh, he's broke. You know what I mean? So people gonna always have something to say about you. You feel me? They gonna always have something to say about you. Bump them. You know, that's how I feel about it. You know, but I had to learn that the hard way. And I could have been a lot further than I am now. But I allowed people's opinions to instill doubt within me to the point to where it's like, oh, people, you know, they beat me down so much that I would wake up every day expecting something bad to happen. And us as human beings, like, it's sad, but it's true. Like, a lot of times we've been through so much, and people's beat us down so mentally, and like we're so messed up mentally because we go through stuff that in this world that our parents can't prepare us for. School can't prepare you for it. College can't prepare you for it. So sometimes life beats us up so much that we're afraid to trust anything good. So it's kind of like when something good is happening, it's you kind of looking for the bad, like, and like that's stopping us from growing. And I'm here to tell y'all, if you're going through it, work on it. Just work on it. You know, that negative self-talk, shut it down and turn it to positive self-talk. You know, even if you got to get off to yourself and go for a walk and talk to yourself, do that. Whatever you got to do, write down in a journal, whatever you got to do. Talk to a friend about it. Talk to somebody that's going to listen, you know? Because one thing about me, I like fast cars. You know, I like to enjoy myself. But one thing about me, I'm going to always keep it real with y'all. And I'm going to always motivate y'all. And I'm going to always push y'all to be better. I want us to grow together. You know? When I was in prison, I was big on working out. Came home, got caught up in life, paying bills, and I got away from that. Me and my fiance now, we're starting our health journey. We're about to start another channel, you know? And this one ain't even off the ground like that, but I know it's gonna make it because I believe it in here. You know, in my heart. I believe it in my heart, man. It's gonna make it, you know? And you can do it too. If you just now starting a channel, if you just now starting a new job, you know, if you just, you know, bought a new Hellcat and you don't know if you're going to be able to afford it, you struggling to make the payments, you can do it. Man, hold on to that thing. You know, if you building your first house, if you just got married, push through, man. You know, you can do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. you know? And a lot of times, like I said, we get beat down by people around us, even the people that shouldn't beat us down. It could be the people that we help. It could be the person you gave the shirt off your back when they didn't have one. And they can be beating you down. But don't let that determine your character. Don't let that harden your heart to the point to where you're not growing as a person, as a husband, as a father, as a leader, right? Be the best version of yourself. But it all starts here and here, right? Like, you can't look around you for validation. Like, a lot of times when you do good and you be successful, people don't clap for you. So when you overcome an obstacle and you looking around for people to clap for you, don't expect people to clap. If they do, the few that do clap, appreciate it and let them know that you appreciate it. And you make sure that you clap for them, right? But don't look for that validation, because a lot of times we don't get it, even when we deserve it. Even when there's somebody that we help that should be giving it, you know? They should be carrying it that way, but they don't. Right? But that don't matter. As long as you know who you are. As long as you know where you going. As long as you got your goals wrote down. As long as you taking your big goals and breaking them down into micro goals and attacking them and wiping them off the slate one at a time until you reach that ultimate goal. Right? Because like I said, I know how it is, man. I know how it is. When I first came home from prison, I wanted to do, you know, they used to tell us 85% of the people that leave, they're coming back. You coming back. You coming back. I didn't want to hear that shit. Excuse my language. And I knew I wasn't coming back. Right? Because I had a plan. I had so much stuff wrote down, man. I had binders, thick binders. And I came home and I did good for like 6 months. And then I got caught up in the world with trying to pay bills and trying to keep up with the world, a world that I had been gone from for almost a decade, that I really knew nothing about. You know, there was no social media in 2005 when I went in, late 2004. There was no Facebook like that. There was no camera phones. Like, there was maybe like 1 or 2 phones that had cameras on them. You know, there was like no Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. I mean, I think there was MySpace and like Black Planet or something like that. You know, so that's one thing that's constant is change, right? So I had to come home and I had to adapt, you know, but there was people, you know, I did my best, put on my suit and tie, trying to get jobs. Nobody would hire me. Nobody would give me a chance. So right then I knew the only way I'm going to truly be successful is if I work for myself. So that's what I've been pursuing. And it's been working out for me, you know. I got guys that I work with. You know, they own like gas stations and stuff like that, and I started out stocking coolers with them, and you know, I worked my way up to the point now to where I work 14, 16 hours a day. Then I come home and try to sleep a little bit, and then I start working on cars, and then I go back to work. You know, and a lot of people say, man, you're going to work yourself to death. Like, you don't sleep. You only sleep in 4 hours, maybe 5, but that's all right because I'm accomplishing my goals. And I remember a point in a time when I was sitting in a room 24 hours a day, hoping and wishing, dreaming. But now I got a chance to do something. I got a chance to put one foot in front of the other. You know, I got a chance to get out here and politic with people and you know, share my dream and have conversations with like-minded people, you know, in a stress-free environment, pretty much. You know, not saying that the world is stress-free, but because it's not, but it's a lot less stressful than, you know, being in prison. You know, being away from people that's away from their kids and their families. Because believe it or not, everybody in there is not bad. 80% of the people in there don't even really deserve to be in there. They made a mistake. But they was judged by society. You know, they made a mistake and they had to pay the penalty, you know. So with that being said, man, I just want y'all to know that whatever you want to do in life, you can do it. Whatever you want to achieve in life, you can achieve it, you know. But just expect to be beat down in some shape, form, or fashion. Expect it. So that when it happens, you're already prepared for it. Because no matter what you go through, as long as you prepare for it mentally, you can get through it. You can get through it, man. You know, I've been beat down so much about my experience, you know, about what I went through. Been beat down, like, about my appearance. You know, like, some people, you know, people can always have something to say about you, man. Like, oh, once a felon, always a felon. Or, you know, he got dental problems. Or, you know, he looks like a hoodlum. Or he talks like a thug. Man, listen, I'll be the first to tell you, I can walk in a room with anybody and have a conversation with them. But just because somebody doesn't think that that's true about me, I'm not going to allow my pride and my ego to get me in an argument with a fool. You can think what you want to think about me. I don't have to change your opinion about me, but with words, look at my actions, dude. You know? So, just like I said, y'all, just push to be the best version of yourself. That's what I had on my heart to tell y'all today, man. Because you can do it, man. No matter what it is, you can do it, man. Don't let life harden your heart. Don't let people harden your heart, you know? And one of the big reasons why I wanted to bring y'all this message is because I ran across a guy at work, and he's just so negative, man. You know, like, and I'm like, dude, like, why are you so negative? Like, why are you so hateful? Like, he don't see no good in nothing. And what makes it so bad is, dude, you're in your 50s. Bro, this is America. The type of food that we consume, the processed foods, the refined sugars. Dude, the average lifespan here is about 70 years old. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, dude, you don't have a lot of time. Even in your 20s, you know, life moves so fast. Like, and on top of that, you never know when you're gonna leave this world. So who has room for negativity? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, you know, it's just sad. It's sad. Like, really, it really is. And I'm not talking bad about nobody. I'm just speaking in general. Like, don't let your heart be hardened by society, you know, by things that you're going through, by people trying to hold you back. My shop in Pembroke was going crazy. Like, we were doing, like, and like I said, I love doing what I do. So a lot of the shops in the area where my shop was, in a small town outside of Lumberton, North Carolina, which Lumberton is pretty small too, you know, here in North Carolina, but we're Robeson County, so it's like the biggest county land-wise in North Carolina. But we got, like, I think it's like 10, 11 different towns in Robeson County. I'm from Lumberton, which is the biggest one, pretty much, right? But my shop was on the outskirts of Lumberton. And where it was at, like, it was just not the town was not trying to work with me. Like every chance that they got, they try to shut me down. I was having break-ins. They wouldn't let me put a fence up. I had a customer bring in a BMW M3. Somebody broke in his car, destroyed his dashboard, cost me over $2,000 to fix it. And the only reason why the car was there because I was waiting on an alternator from the dealer. If they would have let me put a fence up, that would have never happened. But I didn't let that stop me. I had to close that shop down. You think that stopped me? No. It's not gonna stop me, dude. Nothing's gonna stop me. Nothing's gonna stop you. Nothing's gonna stop you. When you lock in and you got something to live for, I live for my kids. I don't want my kids to go through the things that I went through. I don't want to leave this world and leave them with nothing. Like my parents did me pretty much. My mom's still alive, but she abandoned us when we were young. My dad's gone. And I seen this man make a lot of money in his lifetime. And I'm not speaking bad about him. I love him, but I understand that everybody got problems and everybody got issues and nobody's perfect. But me as a man, I gotta be true with myself. In order for me to be true with myself, I gotta be honest. And I'll be the first to tell you my dad could have did a lot more to make sure we were straight before he passed, but he didn't. And I don't want to put my kids in that position. So that's why I do what I do. I do it for me, ultimately. But I do it for them too. I do it for them too. And guys, I don't want to seem like I'm bouncing around, you know, but I just want to get the message across. You know, and I hope that this video will just give you guys a basic introduction of me. You know, I'm not somebody that's got a lot of money. I'm not somebody that's got a huge support system. But I'm thankful for the money that I do have. I'm thankful for the support system that I do have. I'm thankful for God's grace and his mercy. And I'm thankful for my ambition. Because as long as you got ambition and you got the mindset behind it, you're going somewhere. And don't let nobody tell you not. I don't care how you look. I don't care what you've done. I don't care your status in life. As long as you got ambition and a mindset, go with it. You're going to overcome every obstacle they put in front of you. And if you one of those people, the so-called black sheep, or one of those that society deemed unfit, like they did me, even though I was young, 15 years old, I didn't know nothing about the world. You know, I was just hanging with the wrong crowd. Hanging with people that were older than me. People that should have sat me down and told me, you know better. But yet and still to this day, I don't blame them. No. I thought I was a man. So I had to suffer the consequences when I made a mistake. You know? But at the end of the day, I'm here now. And I'm here to tell you at the end of the day, no matter what you went through, you're here now. Even if you're looking at this from a hospital bed, you could be on your sick bed. You're going to be all right. Believe it. You're going to be all right. Change your diet. Drink more water. Try to exercise. Pray more. Try to suppress that negative talk and get on that positive talk. That's what I call it. Because it's always going to be that voice in the back of your head sometimes. The majority of the time, depending on how your mindset is, could be all the time. And every time something good comes about, oh, no, here goes something bad. Or every time you get a good idea in the back of your mind, well, I know I'm not going to be able to afford that. Or It's probably not gonna happen. You know, you gotta suppress that and talk yourself into it. You gotta convince this, because this right here is a muscle. This brain, your brain is a muscle. If you don't exercise it, if you don't feed it, it's not gonna get any stronger. But you can make this strong to the point to where you tell it what to do. See, our mind is designed to be comfortable. And a lot of times, 99% of the time, the situations that reflect in our life started up here. Whether we realize it or not, it started up here. Whatever shape this in, it's gonna reflect on your life. And I'm just now learning that. In 2 days, I'll be 37 years old. But I've been practicing it. Practicing and practicing and practicing. And it works. It works. Feed this. Take care of your body. You know, I'm just starting my health journey. You know, I want to be better. I got dental issues that I want to fix. Right? I want to be overall, I want to be healthy. You know, I got a 3-year-old son and a 9-year-old. I'm 37. By the time my boys is up to age, I'm going to be up to age a little bit, you know? So if I ain't up to par, what can I do with them physically? Nothing. You know, I can't get out and enjoy myself like that if I don't take care of myself. If I don't push myself to be better financially, I'm never going to spend time with my kids. I can't work 16, 17 hours, 15 hours, 14 hours every day all my life. That's why I push now while they're young, so that I can be around more. Because that's what it's about. But anyway, man, on another note, like I said, man, for those of you that's still here, thank you. Even though I don't know you, I love you. You can be the best version of yourself. And stay tuned, man. I got a lot of content coming. I'm still working on my video schedule, so I'm going to be working on that. Like, I'm grinding, y'all, for real. And I sincerely hope that you guys stay around to see it, to see the growth, to stay around to see the finished product, right? To stay around to see the best version of me. And like I said, y'all that's watching, that have channels, you know, like, comment, subscribe. Let me see your channels. I'ma subscribe because I want to see your growth. I want to see the best version of you. I want to see the changes that you go through over the years, because that's what it's about. You know, let's stick together and make this world a better place. But it starts with us, me, you. It starts with us. You know, let's make this world a better place. Let's be the best version of ourselves that we can. Cause I'ma motivate y'all. I'ma push y'all, and I'ma give it to you raw. This video is raw. This is no editing. I'm not trying to hide my flaws. I want y'all to see who I am as a person, so that at the end of the day, when you go back and look at this video, when I go back and look at this video years from now, and when we go back, when we look at the videos from when I'm successful, I want you guys to see the growth. I don't want you guys to see the glamorous all the time. I want you to see the real me. This right here, this the real me, y'all. And I want to see the real y'all. I want to see the growth. I want to know what you've been through. I want to know what you got going on. You know, there's a million car channels on YouTube. You know? So at the end of the day, cars is my passion. This channel is always going to have car content on it. But when you come to my channel, I want you to be motivated. I want people to come look at my videos when they going through something. When you just got your car repoed, I want you to come look at my videos. Because I want my videos to push you and to let you know that it's going to be all right. No matter what you're going through, it's going to be all right. You just got to keep fighting. If you get knocked down, get back up. If negativity is pushing you, you stay positive and you push harder. Because the good going to always outweigh the bad. No matter what, I don't care how dark a room is. If you put enough light in that joker, it ain't going to be dark no more. I don't care how thick the darkness is. Put enough light in there. It ain't gonna be dark no more. Right? So I'm gonna get out of here, man. I love y'all. And don't forget, this is your boy Ambitious Reek. I'm gonna be ambitious until the day I die, no matter what I get. Right? I love y'all, man. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hearing me out. And like I said, like, comment, subscribe. But I want to know who you are. And I want to see the best version of you. It's peace, much love, and until the next time, I'm out.